Hi, today is Friday, October the 9th, 2009. Today we are talking about getting back on track. How do we get back on track after going way off of plan or falling off the wagon completely? I have fallen off the track so many times. In the past, I have started programs and just given up and gone off track and just said, forget about it. So how have I gotten back on track? How am I on Atkins today, still going strong, still back on track about 2 months later? Well, first of all, as Natalie said, going off track completely sucks. You've done all this work, you've gone so far, and then something happens to the psyche and you just give up. Who knows what it could have been? And so you just screw it and you just completely forget about what you were doing in the first place. I think falling off the track and giving up and making excuses is easier than staying motivated and staying on track. Contrary to Shanti, I think that for me, my personal situation, doing baby steps is not good for me. I need to throw myself in full throttle, 100% into a plan. No deviations, no half-ass. Something like what the plan that I'm doing, Atkins, there is no half-ass on Atkins. You cannot do it or you will not succeed. You have to throw yourself 100% into it. But how do I get that? How do I get to that point? How do I get to that point where this is it, this is what I'm doing? This is the steps that I take. First of all, I have to remind myself that the bad foods that I'm eating and the way that I'm eating is not going to get me anywhere except from back to that same point, that starting line 50 pounds ago that I started from. So I have to mentally psych myself saying all that hard work and you're just going to throw it in the trash. Reading a book, a motivational book, or a new weight loss book, or something to trigger that motivation back. It can be watching videos of people or my friends and people that I've known on YouTube who are still doing it, and they even were doing it from when I started or even after, and they're motivated. They've lost more weight than me. That motivates me just to get back in the game. After I mentally psych myself, I have to prepare for the plan that I'm going to do. If you don't have kids and you're by yourself, yes, it might be reasonable to throw away all the bad crap so you're not tempted, but for me that's just not reasonable because I have a 7-year-old daughter who likes crap. So what I do is I just put it away. I put it on the lower shelf, out of sight, out of mind. So I just have to keep reminding myself that this is for my own benefit, and I have to visualize myself being skinny. I have to visualize myself being healthy. I have to visualize myself being able to be on the beach next summer and not have to be wearing jeans and a bathing suit that covers my tummy. To dive in nose first and do it. No baby stepping for me, just doing it. And that's what works for me. My problem in getting motivated and getting back into the game is with exercise. When I was exercising, what got me back into it is having friends doing it with me. I think with exercise, it's more baby stepping for me, and with food, it's just diving in. Exercise is a little bit harder to get back into the game. I'm still trying, and I'm still working on the exercise point, but as far as everything else goes, nose first, no half-assing. Okay, before I closed out this edition of Friday Weight Loss Losers, I wanted to kind of give a response to what Nicole said about being creative to get herself back into the game. I myself have had my little share of attempting to be creative. Yeah. I made a little box and decorated it and had a great time doing it to put my beads in. And it was supposed to be my goal, and I think there was 50 beads in there that I wanted to lose in 2009. Well, here's the box, and as you can see, it's a little beat up, and I don't store beads in here anymore. You don't want to know what I store in here now. Didn't even really get finished. So this was supposed to go, the beads were supposed to come out of here and go into here. This project went down the drain. I also had this. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is all the weight I need to lose to get to my goal. Yeah, it was a chart. It was supposed to be all pretty and colorful. When I, lose weight, you'd be able to see this little slope going down. I don't even know where that is. As far as the creativity keeping me motivated, it might jumpstart my ideas on what I want to do, but they always seem to fade out shortly after. They don't keep me motivated. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow for Christina, where she will be talking about how she gets herself back in the game. I'll see you next week. Bye.